Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Daniel Roman here for winteriscoming.net, and I'm so excited this morning to be talking to Daniel Henney from The Wheel of Time, Lan Mandragoran. Daniel, how's your morning going?
That's good. I've got coffee. I've got my golden retrievers. I see you've got a nice, what, maybe 6 point buck up there over your right shoulder.
Oh man, I kind of can't believe you noticed that. Yeah, father was a taxidermist, so yes, I do have stuff behind
I'm
me.
I'm actually in
Um,
northern Michigan. I'm in northern Michigan by a lake right now, so there's lots of that up here, so it's all good.
oh, cool. So I guess we'll dive right in then. It sounds like you are taking some time between seasons. Now that season two is behind you, how are you feeling about it? What was it like to go back and revisit these characters and film the second installment in this show?
I mean, it's there's a lot to answer there, but I mean, if I kind of consolidated, I think excited. I think um, we're always nervous when you're starting a new season. Season two was a while ago now, so we're in season three. It's season one did really well, so we're happy with it. But we saw, any first season of a show is a kind of a trial, to kind of figuring it out, trying to get your traction a bit.
Yeah.
What are we as a show? We made some mistakes. We had a lot of internal struggle. So season two, even though there was the pandemic, which we got shut down 3 or 4 times but we do feel like it's a more complete season. It looks more like the show we want to have kind of out there. It's the pacing is better, the tone is better. So we're excited for people to see this season for sure.
Were there any, I guess, particular aspects of Lan that you were especially excited to dig into this season?
I think during season one, he had some. I mean, throughout the first probably 4 or 5 episodes, he's pretty stoic. He doesn't say much, and then he has a big. I think it's the fifth episode. He has the huge outburst where his friend dies, and it did feel to me at times that the emotion needed to find its rightful place. And I think season two gave me the chance to find a through line with him, to sort of explain emotionally where he sits. And so we take a journey with him, but it's not quite so up and down. It's kind of more, flowy, where he does hit those emotions and he
Yeah.
does go back to normal self. But it just seemed more complete.
I've got to ask too about, just kind of curious, like what was your training regimen like for this show? You have a lot of physical stuff this season. So I'm just curious how you prepared for that.
We prepare per scene, right? So like I just got some videos sent to me this morning for some fighting that I have to do when I get back. So it's kind of like that. They'll send me the video a few weeks ahead of time. I'll start to get it in my head. I have a gym here at my house, and some swords downstairs. So I'll jump into land down there and start to do the forms. And then once we get to Prague, I meet with all the Czech stunt guys, stunt ladies, and we rip into it for about a week
Yeah.
straight. And it's a lot of sweat and a lot of banged up hands and bruises, and that's all I need now. In the beginning, I needed close to a month to learn anything over 100 beats, which is 100 hits. But now I'm pretty comfortable.
Gotcha. Sounds like as an actor, you've almost had to go through your own sort of order training to be able to do it. If you're memorizing things
Yeah,
over 100
this
beats.
show, this show is like something I always wished for as an actor. It's like I want to be on a show where they come pick you up and take you to horse training, and then you've got sword training, then you've
Yeah.
got stuff, and you've got dialect, and it's like, what would that be like? And trust me, that's the Wheel of Time. So it's yeah, really, they're really thorough.
Cool.
Yeah.
So one last question for you. Kind of along those lines, do you have any favorite kata poses? That's like such an iconic thing from the books, those kind of exercises that Lan does. Any
Yeah,
favorites?
I don't have any of the poses. I do. I mean, I like some of the sword forms, and we've modified the forms as we went. So, I mean, I do. I've got a modified version of Cat Crosses the Courtyard that I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to get put into
Cool.
season three if I can, but it's like the classic version doesn't really fit in the scene we're trying to do, so we're trying to modify it. So you
Yeah.
might get to see that, but and the kata is modified as well. So yeah, I think I just the sword forms personally.
Awesome. Cool. We'll have to keep an eye out for that once we get to season three.
You
Daniel,
might,
thank you so much.
yeah, you might see that with a specific other male character that Lan has to spend time with the swords.
Ooh, okay, that's exciting. Definitely going to look forward to that. Daniel, thank you so much for taking time to talk this morning. It was such a pleasure, and best of luck with season two.
Absolutely. Take care.